mean to be too preachy or anything. I just wanted to plug a charity I've been doing some work with. It's called Doctors Without Boundaries. And it's not-for-profit, basically a pool legal fund for doctors accused of misconduct, sexual or other. It's important, and I just wanted to shout that out. Also, I don't know if anyone mentioned this yet, but every $1 for every drink you buy at the bar tonight actually goes with the rest of that money to the bar. Which was, so that was cool of them to do tonight. Every little bit helps. So, let's see, I usually start making fun of myself and doing self-deprecating stuff because that makes people like me. But I'm trying to get away from that, though. I'm trying to be more positive these days. I think the secret to that is you take mundane, everyday things and you just try to have fun with them, you know? Like, you ever at a store and the clerk says, "Hey, how are you doing today?" You're not even supposed to fucking answer that. It's just an empty, hollow gesture. Some people like to call him on that, too. I go the opposite direction. I just give Kevin Spacey's response from American Beauty. Like, I just get really uncomfortably close to the girl. I'm like, wow, it's been so long since someone asked me that. You know what? I'm great. I'm really great. Freaks her out. It's fun. Small talk, too. I like to have a lot. This is fucking loud as hell. Am I okay? Here? Yeah. Small talk, too. I like to have fun with that, you know? And whenever anyone asks you what your nationality is, I get that a lot. It pisses me off. Because it's basically like, hey, this is a forced conversation, but I'm too cool to say nice weather we're having, you know? So now whenever anyone asks, I'm just like, well, I'm Irish, Italian, Jedi, Norwegian. One time I killed a girl, never told anyone. I'm not even a little French. I'm just having fun with it. Fuck it. You gotta have a positive outlook, you know? I don't have a car. I can never really afford to drive a car. That's always embarrassed me. Because I'm a fucking comedian. Yeah, it's always embarrassing me. I finally decided to do something about it. So now I don't drive a car because I'm environmentally aware. It's a good system. If you can't afford something, just claim to be above it on a moral level. Dude, you can't afford cable? No, I can afford cable. I'm just an intellectual who doesn't pollute my mind with that shit. But can I get a ride? And can we go to your house and watch Walking Dead? I was totally lying, by the way. I'm totally going to make fun of myself for a while. I don't have nearly enough confidence to not do that. And, let's see, I'm fat. Some of you might have guessed that. I look pretty fat. I get a lot of people come to me, "Are you fat? You look fat." I knew that. Okay. My sister married a fat guy. Nicest family. Nicest fucking family. And I'm at the kind of weight now, I realize, where I need to drop like 40 pounds. Not even for my health or for my appearance, you know, just to be like taken seriously as a human being. No, it's kind of true. It's fair. Like, it doesn't matter what I say. My body is always saying, "Yeah, but I've had Cheetos for breakfast." I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. I don't think Mitt Romney would make a good president, but I gotta sit down in a chair to tie my shoes, so let's just see, you know? Yeah. What else is wrong with me? I suffer from depression, like a fucking asshole. Like I'm important enough to be depressed. Everyone's like me, have that kind of depression where like you never really get over it. You just kind of lose interest in your depression. And you give up on it. That's me. It just goes full circle. Every time. I've done that like 11 times in my life. I'm basically dead inside. I refuse to go on antidepressants too. Fuck that shit. You know? Which is weird, because I'll take Percocet for literally no reason. I'll take one of the strongest drugs medicine has ever produced for boredom. But fucking antidepressants, fuck that. I don't want it to change me. I've got a friend in therapy right now, actually, and he's complaining to me that his therapist doesn't always agree with him. She gave me a great idea. How funny would it be to go to college and then go to grad school and then become a therapist after passing your MCATs, and then just agree with all of your patients all the time on what they say. That's what people want, right? That's worth money. Yeah. Your wife said, what? Oh, what a passive-aggressive bitch. No, you were totally right to hit her. I don't care what the cops say. Yes, I hear voices. One day a real rain will come and wash all the scum away. That's so true. Probably not going to do that. You guys can text her the show, though. I do it too sometimes. So let's see, that's self-deprecating. I'm wearing really skinny jeans today under my baggy pants. I am, because they look ridiculous on me, because as I mentioned, I'm a fat American, but I just want to be uncomfortable enough to fit in, you know? What's your favorite Animal Collective CD? Oh, that's not the good one, you know? You can't pull that off naturally. You gotta have something pushing your nuts up into your fucking sternum. I'm cool now. That's funny. That made me laugh. Sometimes I think that it's gonna be weird when my generation gets older, and like way older, and we have to tell our grandkids all the time, for the last time, I don't remember World War II. Yeah. Then I remember like my generation isn't going to have any grandchildren because our genes are too tight. And we're all gay. So, have you heard our music? We're pretty fucking gay. I apologize to all of my musician friends in the crowd. Not you guys! They say there's nothing sadder than an aging hipster, you know, but I think it's going to be kind of cool when there's a whole generation of them later on, you know? Because it doesn't matter, like, how cool your clothing is or what music you listen to, you still shit your pants when you're old. You know? A bunch of guys in dark rimmed glasses and ironic facial hair just shitting their pants, you know? Reading reviews on pitchfork.com and taking a dump right in their fucking pants, you know? What else do they do? I don't know. No one's modest anymore. I saw this picture on Facebook recently. It made me angry in a weird way. It was a naked pregnant woman. Caught my attention right off the bat. And black and white, very tasteful. She's got a hand on one of her breasts. I have breasts. I never thought about it before. Okay, so she's got her hand on one breast, and her other breast is gone. It's missing from her body. And the caption said, "I won my battle against breast cancer, and now I'm pregnant with my first child." Won my battle against breast... Like, give breast cancer some fucking credit, you know? You're missing a tit. You didn't, like, kick its ass. You know, I threw a fair one with breast cancer. There were losses on both sides. In the end, I guess I just wanted it more. I think that's the worst thing I've ever said. But that's just because I don't think that my abortion jokes are offensive. So, can I do one? You guys should, I can get away with one. Yeah. I think that all abortion should be formed by android robots designed to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Alright. It's maybe not cool to joke about the Terminator. Some things are sacred, I get it. I'll move on. I apologize. All around. So I got a family. You guys ever heard of family? I got a family one. Let's talk about them. I got a mom. Great mom. She's racist. She doesn't know she's racist, that's the thing. It's like, because she doesn't have any hate in her heart at all. It's just a kooky, middle-aged woman, kind of, you know. She sees a minority member doing something outside of their stereotype, and she thinks it's worth mentioning really loudly. I saw a black man playing highlight at the gym today. I was like, what? Well, he was really good, though. Got a dad too. I got a dad. I had a dad once. Father's Day is coming up, huh? You guys all buy your dad something nice? None? Alright. Dads are hard to shop for, yeah. That's why I'm lucky. You know, me and my dad, we got this arrangement. I don't have to buy him gifts on Father's Day. And he doesn't have to not have been a drunk, compulsive gambler my entire life. Like, he's happy, you know, I'm emotionally unstable and distant and can't form relationships, really. I got a brother, too. I wasn't even going to tell this joke, but he didn't show up tonight, so fuck him. Brother's pretty homophobic, which it's kind of hard on me, you know, because that means that my brother's a faggot. Being afraid of gay people is like the gayest thing you could possibly do. Like, I'm afraid of heights because of the mortal danger they represent. You see two guys and, like, that's what you feel? I'm gonna fall. What? Your feelings? Wade, who's not, is he here? No? Fuck him. That's good. And, I live with my sister. That's what I do for a day job. I'm getting $50 tonight. That's the most I've ever made as a comedian. Let's kneel then. So you know, I watch them during the day. That's what I do. And one of my nephews is 11. He's the kind of kid. You know, he doesn't really know his times tables yet. And he says shit like reading is retarded. He doesn't see any irony in that statement at all. You know? So we have a real piss-poor, suck-cock education system in this country. And, by the way, piss-poor, suck-cock education system, not now but later. Try saying that 5 times fast. It's like fucking impossible. That's the kind of shit I have to worry about. Like, I hope I say piss, cock, shit, fuck education system correctly, or I won't sound professional. But, yeah, he's kind of lacking in some basic skills, I think. But they're already teaching him about drugs. That's fucking great. Ramming your opinionated bullshit down his throat before he's old enough to know better. He came home from school a couple weeks ago and told me that he learned in class that you can get high by sucking the gas out of a whipped cream can. They taught him this in fucking school. I was so pissed off. I wanted to teach him that. I'm his uncle, okay? I buy him his first beer, I buy him his porn, I teach him about whippets. That's how it works. I make the PTA get involved. Fucking things up for me.
Join the PTA.
I should. Dick. Like, oh, let me, you're a dick. Sorry. Please don't heckle. I'm really not good on the spot. I got another nephew. He's 4 years old. Cute kid. He's like kind of happy. You know, he's happy all the time. Like kind of happy that you're not like spiritually or physically capable of anymore. It's so fucking annoying. He is, you know. She's like, can you go be happy in another room for a while? I'm trying to watch TV until I'm bored enough to go to sleep. I can't do that naturally anymore. Because I'm old. And it's, you know, there's not even a product in his hand. He's fucking happy. I don't get it. Not so much as a Mountain Dew. And he's just like, yeah, life! What the fuck is that? It's amazing how we impart our misery on children, too. Like, subconsciously, I think. We do that, you know? I remember one time, he was like, Uncle Dan, I want to see the Power Rangers. It's like, okay, Foster, I'll put on the Power Rangers for you. He's like, no, I want to see the Power Rangers in real life. I said, no, Foster, there are no Power Rangers in real life, you know? There used to be, but they all died. Fire. You know, the green one lived, but, you know, they couldn't cope with the loss and became an alcoholic and took his own life. You know, his response to that was, oh, I want to watch the Power Rangers. Don't give a shit. Just coped immediately. He's amazing. I love that kid. Yeah. I was watching the show one time with my other nephew, Christian, the 11-year-old. It was about dog rescuing, you know, where they, animal police or whatever. They go to houses where animals are being abused, they break it up. And they went to this one house where a lot of dogs wound up dying, sadly. Which is so depressing I can't remember the end of this too.
Yeah!
So anyway, a bunch of dogs died. And he's a sweet kid, he was upset by that. He's like, I don't understand, why did God let those dogs die? Yeah, yikes, right? He's 11 years old. I can't be my usual preachy atheist douchebag self that I want to be. He's got to, think that someone's in charge for a while, until he's old enough for, pot. So I decided to think on my feet. So I'm like, well, okay, kid, well, God has a plan, but he's got a plan. And he needed those dogs out of the way. He's like, what would they do? I'm like, they know what they do. Didn't comfort him at all. I don't know where I said that. He's way into the Harry Potter books too, Not the books, the movies. He doesn't fucking read. And I didn't realize till I became more familiar with it that there's a very strong Christian anti-Harry Potter movement. Did you know about this? They have book burnings and shit because they think it promotes the Satan and the devil worship and the how would Bill Cosby say that is what I'm thinking. And it didn't make sense to me for a while, but I think I finally understand it. What Christians don't understand is just because someone writes a book about magical powers and spirits and a savior figure dying and then coming back to life to save the world, they're not necessarily trying to say, all this really happened. Super important. Okay? That's a scary idea for Christians, I think, because it opens the door to ideas like, if there's fiction and books are written that aren't factually accurate, what if the Bourne Identity never happened? I used to believe it did, but it's just, can't prove it. I understand why we ever tell kids there's no Santa Claus, either. I try to imagine in my head, sitting a kid down being like, look, you're old enough now, I should tell you, there's no magical man who flies around performing miracles and giving gifts to children with magical powers. That's ridiculous. The truth is that 2,000 years ago, there was a carpenter with magical powers who went around the world performing miracles and... Fuck me, I never said it out loud. Son of a bitch, they got me. Oh, well, no. I am an atheist. Sorry, people. Which means that I don't believe in a concrete idea of God, at least that any major religion has put forth. And I believe that if you don't believe what I believe, that you go to hell when you die. They say there's no such thing as an atheist in a foxhole, I don't know if I believe that. I think that your standard atheist just has more sense and decency to pick being under fire in a foxhole as the time to preach atheism. I've never been in a foxhole under enemy fire. I guess I don't know how I'd react in that situation. But I'm pretty sure I wouldn't look around and see people praying and be like, you guys are fucking stupid. No, look, religion's just a way to control the... Steve died? Yeah, Steve's dead. Oh. Anyway, Karl Marx, man, he figured it out. Fucking... I don't think I do any of that. I had the atheism stuff is really bringing it down. I had one more. Guys, can I do one more? I had a really close call with my dog Easter Sunday. There's more to the joke. Who laughed? My dog almost died. No. It was Easter Sunday. We came home. We found that the dog had eaten a bunch of chocolate. And coincidentally, I knew what to do from comedy. Louis C.K., you guys know him? He has a joke about feeding your dog peroxide to make it throw up, So I did that. And I fed her, yeah, it was rough. This is so depressing for so long before it's funny. Why did I do this? Anyway, I feed her the peroxide, and I'm looking at her. She's looking sick. I can't tell if she's about to throw up or she's sick because of the chocolate. I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. I'm like, is this it? Is this where I make the deal with God? You know, that's what religious people do in this situation. And I decided against it in the end, and then the dog threw up and everything was fine. And I know that's not a punchline, but I just feel like you never hear that side of the story. You know, it's always like the Cat Stevens, I was in this bad situation and I turned to God and got out of it. Well, you don't have to do that. I know that now. You know, sorry, Yusuf Islam. No, I'm sorry, that was all kind of dark. Let's try something like cute and observational, so we can all get behind. No? Okay. Like, hey guys, you ever notice that on free, barely legal, hardcore bondage pornography websites, they always have a little button at the bottom of the video to like share it on Facebook. I have to say my third biggest fear in life is pressing that button. Right between like spiders and being eaten by enormous fucking spiders. I know people would click on it too if I accidentally posted that, because like the titles of the video sounds like maybe like bands I want people to listen to. Like, Anal Fist. Teen Vulcan. The first Teen Vulcan album. Now that EP is worth listening to. I think that's for the you know, those are keys sometimes, right? It's a humanizing thing. Makes you feel like an idiot. I think it makes you feel especially stupid though if you're a porn star and you do that. Because, like, you remember to bleach your asshole that day. You woke up in the morning, had your asshole bleached by a professional European person, and then lost your fucking keys. You're a fucking loser. I gotta stop laughing at my own terrible dreams. But, more about porn. I've seen 1 million people have sex on the internet. And I mean, when I sit down and think about it and come up with a number, I'm not exaggerating, probably 1 million people. And there's 300 million people in the country, and I mean crowds of 300 more people all the time. I've never recognized anyone. Isn't that weird, mathematically? I've never been like, hey, weren't you the chick with the knee-high boots and the zucchini? You were good. Like, yeah. It's strange. And, that's actually, I shouldn't talk. It's a sort of subject for me, pornography. You ever feel like you missed your big shot at something? Like, I was originally cast as the cup in 2 Girls, 1 Cup. And I caught the flu, and they used to stand in for rehearsal, just a fucking cup. And the director's like, hey, this guy's pretty good, let's just go with him. And, you know, go on. That's why I know I have a terrible fucking body. I always feel like I'm in the best shape of my life right after I have the flu. That's the closest I get to diet and exercise. I stopped smoking for a little bit, I don't eat junk food, I've finally done some sweating, I feel fucking awesome. I look forward to it every year. I did actually have sex with a woman once. You ever do this where you know you're with someone and you want music playing but you don't want to like pick it, so you just put your library on shuffle? Yeah, I did that one time. You know, this nice Beatles song was playing. We're getting very romantic and intimate, and then all of a sudden I hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 crack commandments. What? Yeah, it was embarrassing. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'll change it. She's like, no, I'm into it, choke me. Shouldn't have let that one go. Yikes. How's it going? Any of this? I've never done terribly well with women. As you can probably instantly recognize. And, this is what, unless I have a girlfriend, you know, because that's when all the women want to talk to you. You ever notice that? That's saying when it rains, it pours. I actually looked into it. There's science behind it. What it is when you're with someone, you actually give off a pheromone that tells other women that they can hurt another girl's feelings by sleeping with them. It's just fucking hot. Here's a not at all romantic story, actually. A shitty segue. But I used to like telling racist jokes, I'll admit that. No, not on stage, just, you know, like on a personal level. And because I always felt like it was cool, like, just because they were so wrong. Like dead baby jokes, that kind of thing, you know. I'm not racist, no, but I like to tell them because they were wrong to say. I was at work one time. I had a job at one point. And there's this new girl that everyone wants to talk to. She's very cute. And we're all cracking jokes to her. And I start telling some fucked up racist jokes, and she's laughing her ass off. You know, so I keep telling them, and I keep telling worse and worse ones, and she's laughing, and finally she goes, "Oh, you're racist too? That's awesome." What? This literally happened. She pulled down her shirt and showed me she had a prison-style swastika tattooed on her left breast. And I was at a real moral crossroads because I couldn't decide, like, is pretending to be racist to fuck this girl the wrong thing? You know? Or is it like justice in a fucking yeah. And I decided it wasn't really, you know, that wrong. It was probably kind of racist when I shaved my head afterwards. I got carried away. I got way carried away. I had another joke about how crazy women are. I'm trying to remember it. Fuck. It segues into this whole thing. Anyway, women are batshit fucking crazy. Men like to say that, you know. Women like to say that men are crazy, you know. So who's right, who's wrong? I think I figured it out. People are fucking awful. All people. Every single person is a neurotic, self-obsessed, crazy, in their own head piece of shit who's afraid of being found out as such. And people are made out of cum. You ever stop and think about that for one fucking second? It's disgusting. Like, how good can we possibly be? We're made of other people's old, used semen. All of us. That's why you should never be, like, intimidated by anyone, ever. It doesn't, you know, whoever's giving you shit, you know, your significant other, persons of authority, whoever it is, it's just some fucking cumball. What do they know? You might not have liked that joke. You might have thought it was offensive or something. But I guarantee you the next person to give you any shit of any kind, you're just going to be like, fucking whatever. It's a great defense mechanism. You're welcome. Got me this far. I'm on time, man.
2 more minutes.
4 minutes?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. All you need is love. Worst fucking segue ever! All you need is love. The Beatles said that. You all know that, right? Yeah. People like to quote that a lot. It's not that way with other Beatles lyrics, you know? No one's ever like, you know, it's like they say, man, happiness is a warm gun. Hey, man, she's well acquainted with the touch of the velvet hand like a lizard on a window pane, you know? I am gonna just... feel all kinds of rules for personal conduct, you know, that they think apply to everyone on the planet other than them, which I always find interesting. You ever had to move a piece of furniture from one house to another? You didn't have like the right vehicle, the right equipment, you haphazardly strap it. It's basically a death trap you're taking on the highway. And you make it there by the grace of God, you know, or whoever. Covered. And you could be on your way back from doing that and see someone in the other lane go in the opposite direction with the same make and model car, with the same piece of furniture, strapped the same way you had it, and you will literally say, even if you're by yourself, out loud, "That guy's gonna fucking kill somebody! What the fuck? Is no one seeing this?" Lots of rules. And they say you should never hit a woman, you know. I generally agree with that, but I mean, it's not black and white. It's, you know, what if she's on fire? You want to put the flames out, you know. She's being kind of a cunt. What else can I do? That, sadly, is what I'm going to leave you guys on. Thank you very much. Duncan's also coming up. We're just for a while. Stick around. Thank you very much.
Cigarettes?
Yeah.
Haley.